I have been getting a lot of requests to do a nice office appropriate makeup look. So this is to all you ladies that were asking for it. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Now, have you ever had one of those days where you have to work all day and then go out for a date or maybe do a party afterwards and you don't have enough time to do your makeup? I'm going to show you today how you can do both. How you can have a nice easy look to wear to work, and then with a few added steps at the end of the day, you are ready to rock the night away. If this sounds interesting to you, stay tuned and please subscribe down below. Okay, so I already have my base on. Just to save time, I have my foundation, concealer, bronzer, contour, everything ready. So now what I'm going to do is go in with my eyebrows. If you're a person that doesn't like to do your brows, skip this step out completely. I like to fill mine in. So what I'm doing is going in with the NYX eyebrow pencil. And you want to start in the middle of your arch. And draw your line all the way down. And then I like to go to the inside corner of my eye and just connect it to my arch. And then do the same on the top. And then just fill everything in. Okay, now that we have our brows filled in and the shapes that we want, I highly recommend going in with a brow gel or a brow mascara to make that all stay in place. Especially since we intend on not having to do this again at the end of the night, we want to make sure that it's going to stick and stay all day so that there's less that we have to do this evening. I'm going to go in with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in Brunette. It has this little tiny wand. And we're just going to go into our brow and just feather it in. At the same time, you want to be placing your brow hairs in the direction you want them to sit. Okay, perfect. We have our eyebrows on. They're ready to make it through the entire day. Neither of these brow products smudge at all. So you will not need to touch this up at the end of the day, and they're very affordable. Now what we're going to do is go in with whatever you like for eye primer. I'm going to be going in with the P. Louise base in shade 0.5. This is amazing. I've used it on all these videos so far. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. I'm going to just put a little bit on my finger and go in to my eyelid and bring it all the way up to my brow. Now the reason for an eye primer is A, it's going to make your skin nice and even so the color payoff is true to a swatch, and B, it's going to give your eye an extra stick and tact so that everything that goes on stays all day long. If you do choose to buy the P. Louise base, just know that she has many, many, many shades that you can choose from. You don't have to get 0.5. They have shades for every single skin color. You'll find one that works for you. Now what we're going to do is go in with our eyeshadow, which is the most important part of this entire video. What we're going to do is a nice light look and turn it into a smoky eye later. Now what I would recommend is getting yourself a really good neutrals palette. What you want to have is some matte colors and browns, and preferably a black or a dark brown, and have some shimmer shades in it also. The two that I would highly recommend are the Juvia's Place Warrior palette, right here. This palette retails for $20 American on the Juvia's Place website, and as you can see, we have our matte shades right here, here, and here, and then we have some beautiful shimmers to put on our lid also. The other palette that I would highly recommend is the Morphe 35F palette, fall into frost, but we have our row of mattes down at the bottom, and then many shimmer shades to choose from. This palette retails for $32 Canadian on the Morphe website. They are very similar, except for the Morphe one has more options in that one. What I'm going to do is go in with the Morphe palette. What you want to do is pick a light shade that is relatively the same color as your eye, and just go in and cover your entire eyelid, all the way up to your brow. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is go in with a nice dark brown, as dark as you're comfortable with, but this is going to be our crease shade. So what you want to do is have your mirror and go right into the crease of your eye, right here, and just push your brush into your crease and follow the natural curve of your eye. I have been getting a lot of requests to do a nice office appropriate makeup look, so this is to all you ladies that were asking for it. Perfect. Now that you have deepened the color in your crease, now what you're going to do is go in with a lighter brown. I'm going to go in with this color now. Now we're going to go back in with a nice skin color and just blend out any edges. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is pick any shimmer shade that you like, and you're going to put that on your lid. I'm going to go in with just a nice neutral color and just pat this on your entire lid. Now we're done for eyeshadow for our daytime look. I like to go in with a little bit of black eyeliner for my daytime look. I just personally like it. You can omit this step. I'm going to go in with my Tom Ford eyeliner, and I'm just going to do the tiniest little line. No wing, just a line right at my lash line. Perfect, so now I have a little bit of a black liner on, and now I'm going to go in with my mascara. I'm using my Benefit Roller Lash, and I'm just going to put a small coat on because I know I'm going to be putting lashes on later. You can curl your eyelashes if you wish. And I'm going to put a little bit under my eye on my lower lash line. Perfect. Now I did get a little bit of mascara under my eye, so now what I'm going to do is show you a little bit of a trick. Don't touch it. Leave it, leave it, leave it. I'm going to go in with a white eyeliner. White eyeliner is great to help open your eye. It'll give the illusion of more light and give you a more rested, youthful look. This is the Lancome Eye Crayon in white, and it's great. I've had this for so long and I've never sharpened it. It's amazing. Now again, I haven't touched this mascara chunk that I have under my eye, but I'm going to go in and do my lipstick now. What I'm using is the Jeffree Star Velour Lipstick in the shade Christmas Cookie. It's just a nice nude. You can leave off lipstick, but I would recommend that you don't. Perfect. Now what we're going to do, now that we've given our little mascara situation some time to dry, is we're just going to go into where it is and just scrape that right off. If you let it dry, it will just crumble right off of your eye. And it's gone. Now this is our look all complete. We're ready to go to work. We look good, but not crazy. Now I'm going to come back in a few hours and I'm going to show you how to transform this into a completely different look, ready to take on the night. Okay guys, we are back and we are ready to transform this work look into a beautiful, sexy look, ready to go out on a date or to go party. Now what you're going to do is take your same palette, you're going to find the darkest shade that's in there. In my case, it is black. You're going to go in with a nice fluffy brush. I'm using my Jeffree Star Morphe collection JS5. I'm going to pick up a little bit of black and we're going to go right into the corner of our eye and bring the black up. And just keep blending along where you had the brown before. And there will naturally be less black on the brush as you get over here, so it'll make a good gradient. See, we went from work look to almost nighttime ready very, very quickly. I'm just using nice soft circular motions to blend this into my already existing eyeshadows. Make sure both eyes are the same. Perfect, nice and dark and smoky now. Now what I'm going to do is go in with a smaller brush. I'm using my ColourPop E21 brush. I'm going to pick up more of that black, tap it off, and I'm going to smudge out my lower lash line. Just going to go in at the corner and smudge it out. Perfect. Now I'm also going to go back in with the brown that I used before and blend that into the black on my lower lash line. Now what you really want to make sure is that you have blended the top black into your lower lash line. You want there to be no gap there. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is go in and fix our liner. Now I'm going to turn this into a winged eyeliner. I'm going to go back in with my Tom Ford liner and bring that wing right out. Bring the tip up here and bring it into the inside of our eye. Now we have our wing and we're going to connect it to the liner that we put on this morning. I'm going to go in and blend a little bit more. Another thing that I'm going to do is go in with some black liner on my lower lash line. I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury Rockin' Cola liner in black. This is the best eyeliner ever for your waterline. It's a little bit pricey, but it's going to stay all night long. We only have a couple of steps left. I'm going to be doing some lashes. Lashes can completely transform any look. The second you put lashes on, it's going to up your entire makeup game. It's going to look like you put in so much more effort than you really did. I'm going to be going in with some brand new velour eyelashes. They look like this. As usual, I'm going to use my favorite lash glue with the Huda Beauty Sticky Tack Lash Glue. I'm going to wait for the glue to dry this time, unlike what I did in the last video, so hopefully we don't have a mishap again. Sometimes patience is the most important thing in makeup, because if you should wait, there's a reason for it. Now what I'm going to do is go in with a darker lipstick. A darker lipstick can instantly change any look. It's going to make it look more sultry and more sexy for going out. I'm going to be going in with my Ofra long-lasting liquid lipstick in the shade Nina. It's a great time to put your lipstick on while you're letting the glue on your lashes dry, because typically the amount of time it takes you to put your lipstick on is just enough for that glue to be set. I like to go in and do one line straight down my lips, and then go up. Now sometimes when it's a darker color, you want to do a couple coats. This is looking a little streaky right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and go back over top of it. Perfect. Now our look is basically all complete. We just have to put our lashes on now. Wow, those went on so easy. Perfect. The eyes are all complete. You can see how just adding a couple quick and simple steps, I've completely transformed my entire look, and I'm ready to go out. Another thing that I would recommend doing is adding a little bit more highlighter. This one is a nice, crazy bright one. This is by Ofra Cosmetics with the collaboration with Nikki Tutorials. It is in Glazed Donut. I'm going to pick a little bit of the highlighter up on my JS4 brush and tap a little bit off. And I'm just going to go on the apples of my cheeks and bring it up. A little bit on the nose. And we are completely transformed. This only took me a couple extra minutes and I have completely changed my look. It's a lot easier than wiping everything off and starting from scratch. Now what we're going to want to do is set it. Because if you're going out, you need to be set. I'm going to spray a bit of my Dewy Setting Spray by Anastasia Beverly Hills on my face. And go in with my fan and dry. And there we have it. We have completely transformed a nice, easy work look into a beautiful, ready to go out on the town look. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued support. I hope to have lots more videos out for you. We have a brand new Jeffree Star one coming out, which I'm very excited to use. Please share this video, give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much. Bye.